Hello and welcome. My name is Jason Bernic and I am the founder of Success Coaching. It's great to be here with you today and I do appreciate your taking the time to tune in. Today, I want to take you on a journey into the world of coaching, what it really is, who it's for, why it's gaining momentum, and how it's shaping the future of leadership and development. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, leader, skilled professional, or just a person looking to grow, I'm sure there's something here for you. So please stick around. First, and just for a little bit of context about me and the business. We're based in Johannesburg, but we work with clients across South Africa, many South African expats in other African countries and in Europe as well. I take a lead coaching position. I head up business development, and I work alongside my team of highly skilled associate coaches, each with unique backgrounds and experience. What's great about this is we take time to match the right coach with the right client, be they businesses or individuals. And we do this through chemistry sessions. Much of the success of coaching is about the coach-coachee relationship, which is formed through a process of good alignment. I didn't always work in coaching. In fact, I hadn't even heard of coaching until 16 years ago. My background is in financial planning and international wealth management. From 2008 to 2012, I worked for a global financial services business, which was operating out of Jersey in the Channel Islands, with representative offices around the world, including South Africa. It's at this company where I discovered coaching. They had a strong coaching culture, and I was fortunate enough to work with a manager who was qualified as a life coach and neuro-linguistic programming practitioner. I found his work quite fascinating and spent a lot of time learning more about it from him. Eventually, this business exited South Africa and I moved to a boutique asset management business, and they had a consultancy division, including financial planning coaches. I joined them, studied coaching, and had life-changing shifts of my own, even through the studies. I started my own coaching business on the side, and after some time, I made a jump into full-time coaching. I remember one of the first major coaching moments that really stuck with me. I was honing my skills while working with a colleague. He spent almost 2 hours telling me about his work, his routine, and his responsibilities. After listening carefully, I asked him one simple question: what do you do for fun? The impact of that question was profound for him. He paused. He was completely taken aback and eventually admitted that he had no answer to the question. That moment led him to reevaluate his life. Within months, he had changed roles, moved cities, ended a dead-end relationship, and reignited long-lost passions. Coaching is powerful because it creates the space for these kinds of shifts. So let's talk about coaching itself. The word gets thrown around quite a lot, and it's used in many, many different ways. Of course, we have sports coaching, where an athlete is trained and guided to improve performance. Then there's business coaching, which is often more advisory and strategic, helping business owners optimize things like operations and profits. I often call this working with and on the business versus working with the people that drive the business. Business coaches often come with model systems and architectural blueprints, so to say. But then there's actual coaching, the kind that shifts mindsets, develops individuals, and creates long-term transformations. This includes life coaching, executive coaching, and leadership coaching. The focus here is very different. It's not about advice or quick fix solutions, but about unlocking potential, helping people think differently, and enabling lasting change. By the way, all of these prefixes like life, relationship, and success coaching, even though it's the name of the business, have everything to do with either the coach's niche, the theme, or preferred type of client. At the core, we're all coaches. I'm personally qualified in what we call integral coaching, which is taught through UCT's Graduate School of Business Center for Coaching, as well as brain-based coaching through the Neuro Leadership Institute. While our team includes specialists in various fields, such as parenting coaching, for one, we maintain a purist perspective in our practice. That means that while we can advise or mentor or coach, our focus is on guiding clients to uncover their own insights and take meaningful action based on their newfound clarity. This approach ensures that transformation is owned by the client, not imposed by the coach. One of the biggest misconceptions about coaching is that it is about giving advice. People sometimes come into sessions expecting a list of instructions like a consultant might provide. But coaching isn't about telling someone what to do. It's about helping them see what's possible and making their own empowered choices. We work with what we call business clients and private clients. Our business clients include executives, entrepreneurs, leaders, leadership teams, and specialist professionals looking to refine their leadership management transitions or build high-performing teams. We might differentiate businesses from private clients by saying that the business hires us to work with its people. Our private clients are individuals that contract with us directly and seek coaching for deeply personal reasons, some connected career growth, but many linked to personal identity, confidence, relationships, or major life decisions. For example, one client was a brand manager at a company. She took on a new role as an assistant brand manager at another business, technically a step down but she took it because the long-term opportunity was significant. The work we did together had her step into the mindset of a marketing director, even though she was hired as an assistant brand manager. And to do this, she had to do it from day one. Within a year, she was promoted to international marketing manager. The shift wasn't about strategy, but about how she showed up in her new role. Another example is a client that was a young professional who had risen through the ranks quickly, but still saw himself as the new kid on the block. In fact, we used this as an old narrative versus the new narrative that we created for him, which was, we labeled it the entrepreneur. Through coaching, he redefined his identity as the entrepreneur rather than the junior employee. That mindset shift empowered him to take his place at the leadership table, and within a short time, he was promoted into a C-suite position. Private clients also seek coaching when navigating major life transitions. One client had a high-powered executive job but dreamed of starting his own business. Coaching wasn't about business strategy, but about aligning his mindset and building the courage to commit. The biggest shift for him was choosing a resignation date, because after that, everything falls into place. That decision set everything in motion. And with continued coaching, he built a resilient, profitable business just before lockdown, adapting successfully despite the global crisis. And he's still doing very well now, by the way. Coaching for private clients often involves deep personal growth. I worked with one individual who had spent years feeling stuck in self-doubt and perfectionism. Through our session, she learned to embrace progress over perfection, leading to a career shift, improved personal relationships, and a healthier self-image. If you're listening right now and wondering, is coaching for me? Here's my advice. Reach out to a coach. Most offer introductory or chemistry sessions. Ask questions, share your goals, and even ask them to coach you in the moment on a specific topic. Coaching is a relationship built on trust, so it's crucial to find someone who aligns with you. If you're just what we call coaching curious, start by speaking with people who have been coached. Read about coaching, explore coaches' websites, and learn about their approaches. The more you understand, the more confident you'll be in deciding whether coaching and the coach is right for you. Something else that may interest you is the concept of what we call a coaching circle. It's a group coaching intervention that revolves around a particular theme. There are 8 to 12 participants, and they meet virtually every couple weeks. The great thing about these is that they are a very attractively priced entry into coaching, and that participants spend time with others that have similar goals or challenges. The coach facilitates a conversation that helps them to solve their own problems and move forward in their lives in ways that relate to the theme of that particular conversation. Current themes that we have at Success Coaching are, for example, to be a dad, young entrepreneurs, small business owners, and career change. Group coaching within a business works in a similar way, which is why it's so powerful. We normally just group participants according to the department or leadership level, and that works well. And that's all from me today. Thanks for spending the time with me. I hope it's given you something to think about and hopefully some perspective on coaching. The plan is to come on every 2 weeks and talk to you about all things coaching. Today was more of an introduction, and the following broadcasts are going to be made up of a combination of specific talking topics and interviews. So stay tuned and keep checking in. Until next time, take care and keep growing.